Welcome back. You are still watching Morning Live. Mpho Popps will kick off his national tour Black in My Day at Port Elizabeth's Opera House, which will then be followed by a number of other venues around the country. Black in My Day is a trip down memory lane and speaks about Mpho's life from when he was growing up to being the man that he is today. It is a play on what life was like back in the day as a black man and steering those challenges. While Popps initially got noticed on the SABC 1 competition, So You Think You're Funny, and since then has remained consistent, having bagged many shows and a lot of acting gigs as well. He is arguably one of the most recognized faces in comedy in the country, and he now joins us to tell us more about his upcoming tour. I can see all those gestures, you know, that you're making while I'm reading my intro. And I'm trying so hard to keep a straight face so I can, you know, give the best intro for you as possible. And you're like, oh, stop.
Stop.
Does it feel surreal hearing all these things about you? Or do you just like, take it on the chin and embrace them because you know you've worked hard from when we first noticed you and saw you on So You Think You're Funny?
Yes, but you know, with us and the career that we do, we don't spend a lot of time celebrating the small victories.
Yeah.
We're always about, this is where I want to be. This is the
it's
height
always
I want to
about the
reach.
next.
It's about the next. And we don't stop to appreciate the things that we've done. So when you're talking about all these things, I'm in the back going, stop. But it's nice. It's nice. And to think I've had this, it's been 10 years now.
Yes.
In July will mark my 10th year in comedy.
Sure.
So a lot has happened. So.
And is this why you're marking your 10-year anniversary in comedy with a trip down memory lane, looking back at where you've come from, your life, to becoming the man that you are today? Tell us about just why it was important for you to have a moment of reflection.
It was important because now we're living in this new era. You know, there's millennials, there's born frees, like the originals, Rona. We are being phased out. Guys, we live
Are you feeling
life.
inadequate?
Yes, these kids today don't know castor oil, pal. Do you remember? They don't know what castor oil is like. They don't know the pain of lining up and seeing the orange more queuing with the pecs. They don't know that life. So it's important to still talk about those things. We have very unique memories, you know, and some things that this generation might not encounter, but they need to know about, you know. And I think as Africans, it's very important to keep telling our stories, you know. I need to make sure that I play my role in educating the next bunch of kids about what it was like to transition. These kids today get to go to Model C schools. They don't know what it was like to be the first. You know,
they don't even go to libraries. They've got everything on their fingertips.
Digital. You know, everything has changed. They don't play the games we used to play. They don't know. Pela, when I know you were like champion. Champion, no fikam.
That's how much I played in the streets. I knew all the games.
Yes, so for me, that's what's important about my show. It's about talking about what it was like growing up in the time that we grew up, but also what it meant to be a young black man in those days and what it's done for me now.
And tell us what it's done for you.
It's put me in the best position ever. You know, like I always thank our elders. When I see an elder person, you know, when I always, like Papa over here, you know, you can see, Bra Amos, you can see a struggle face. Bra Amos nalteng. Was bonus for the exile, Khurano, Bra Amos uteng must never say Hector Peterson. Uteng, he's in the photo. Uteng. I always thank them because I'm like, guys, you have no idea what you did for us.
The struggle dads.
The struggle dads. You have no idea what you did for us. It's because of you we speak like this.
Yeah.
It's because of you.
Yes.
It's because of you. And thank you, Papa, for dodging the tear gas, the rubber bullets, the Alsatian. Viva.
Well, we would have wanted to show Bra Amos's face, but he's hiding somewhere on set,
he's hiding.
not wanting the camera to catch a glimpse of him.
Because Bra Amos people that have, you know, 8 kids in different areas, so we can't show him. Otherwise, Nimrod, Kamuga, and Papa Amos, Besupona, Papa, Cantula.
I want to talk about, I mean, you say it's been 10 years for you.
Yes.
But you've become more than just a comedian. You've been able to use your other talents and your other passion points to make sure
Yes.
that you can afford that house and that car with the air conditioner.
Yes, yes.
How have you managed to be versatile and to remain, and to diversify what you do? I mean, you're one of the best corporate MCs that we've seen. You are at award shows, you are on ads, you are acting. You've really just become an all-round artist in your own right.
I think, if you look at it this way, Pearl, we are in the fourth industrial revolution, right? And the one thing I think we've realized is that in the world we live in now, you got to innovate or you will die. You got to keep changing. You can't stick to the same thing and expect different results. That's, you're crazy if you think that. So I think in any industry, not even just entertainment, in any industry, you need to find other areas that you know that you can capitalize and you can make money from. So if you know, I'm Pearl, I am beautiful, and I am good at reading the teleprompter, then you know, ngena Sunday service, fundam announcements. See, that's another gig. Then you know with each my launcher e-line, it is za plus Kogama specs, spec saver, ting modle. Your teeth are perfect with Colgate. Out of shy advert they want.
Lawyer.
Diversify.
Yes, man. Sure. I think you need to be my manager.
Good and stuff. Bona skipper sa house botanical garden or David Tlale. Va. Do you know what I mean? There are so many areas that you can capitalize on, and it's also about securing our futures and the futures of our kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
This thing of you work 8 hours a day on one thing, it doesn't work like that. You never stop working on you. You never stop working on you. If it means because you can't do this forever, that's another thing. Our lives change.
There's an expiry date for everything.
Yeah.
Wow, Mpho, thank you so much for that serious piece of life coaching and advice. That was Mpho Popps talking to us about his upcoming nationwide tour, Black in My Day, which is set to kick off in Port Elizabeth. Make sure you get your tickets and see it. It's going to be absolutely amazing. As we've just got a glimpse, time for a quick break. Stay with us.